What is the difference between an appraisal and a home inspection? You want to stay on and watch. If you find this content valuable, you want to hit subscribe and the bell notification so you don't miss future video. So what's the difference between an appraisal and a home inspection? Let's start with an appraisal. According to the National Association of Realtors, a home purchase is typically the largest investment someone will make. Protect yourself by getting your investment appraised. An appraiser will observe the property, analyze the data, and report their findings to their client. For the typical home purchase transaction, the lender usually orders the appraisal to assist in the lender's decision to provide funds for a mortgage. By the way, if you are buying and you need to get a loan to purchase, in other words, you're not paying it all cash, you are required. Actually, the lender will require you to have an appraisal done, and you typically pay for the appraisal fee, which is a range of between $600 to $800, could be $1,000 depending on the size of the house. That appraised value is what is going to dictate how much you can borrow the money from the lender from. The lender will never, ever loan you more money than what the appraised value comes in at. So it's really important for you to know that. It's actually an instrumental piece of getting the financing done. It's one of the conditions. Now let's talk about a home inspection. What is a home inspection? A home inspection, in short, while an appraisal helps you understand a home's value, inspections help you understand a home's condition. The home inspection is a way to determine the current state, safety, and condition of the home before you finalize the sale. If anything is questionable in the inspection process, like the age of the roof, the state of the HVAC, which is heating and air conditioning system, or just about anything else, you as a buyer have the option to discuss and negotiate any potential issues or repairs with the seller before the transaction is final. Now, I want to put this caveat in there. If you are purchasing a property and there's an upfront agreement that the seller is selling this property in its current as-is condition, in other words, what that typically means, and every region is different, and you should check with your real estate agent. But in our area, what that means is, especially if they spell it out and they put it in the contract, let's say you submit an offer and they write back saying, in the counter or in an addendum saying that the seller is selling this property in its current as-is condition, typically what that means is the seller is not planning to do any repairs, not planning to give any credit towards the repairs unless it's some unforeseen, unknown, foundation, major issue that is not visible to the eyes. Typically, when the seller stipulates that, they're not planning to give any more money or do any more repairs that is unreasonable. That can complicate things. If you're a buyer and you're thinking that, I'm going to submit an offer and I know the seller says they're selling it as is, I'm going to be planning to ask for a bunch of stuff, a credit towards repairs or having them repair stuff. That is just not going into escrow in good faith. So it's really important that your real estate agent explains what condition the seller is putting the house on the market. I hope that makes sense. If you want to learn more about the various inspections that you could have on a home, like a roof inspection, a pest inspection, and a home inspection, you want to catch this series of videos so you can understand more about the various inspections you can have when you're purchasing a home.